This week in the NBA was all about the trade deadline. A lot of big names in the mix. Some moved, some didn't. Our old school correspondent Scoop D'Agostino gives us a recap in his own distinctive style.
Mr. and Mrs. North and South America and all the ships at sea, let's go to press. Well, dog my cats, the trade deadline is passed, and seemingly the only things not traded last week were, well, my dog and my cat. 28 trades involving 73 players. To catch you up, here are your deadline headlines. Trae Young and AD are in D.C. After Trae cacawed his way to the Capitol last month, Anthony Davis's 29-game tenure in the Lone Star State came to a merciful end. The Wizards have worked some sorcery in getting 2 All-Stars to join its young, rising whippersnappers. But wait, there's more. The Beard is now in the land, traded from Hollywood for Darius Garland. And Zubac brought the Clippers lots in return from Indiana, as Ivica will be catching alleys from Hallie next season. Jaren Jackson Jr. to the Jazz. That's quadruple J. For those of you scoring at home, a supersized front court now in Salt Lake. Kristaps Porzingis is no dingus as long as he can stay healthy. He gives the Warriors some much-needed size. And the Bulls made 7 trades, shipping Kobe to Charlotte, Io to Minnesota, Vooch to Beantown. If you're looking for a second-round pick, check the Windy City. The Bulls have all of them, every single one. All this hopping and swapping, but the Grizz can't get rid of Morant, and Milwaukee couldn't pass the buck, as Giannis still calling the mean streets his home. As always, we're giving you the scoops on hoops right here on This Week in the NBA.
Matt D'Agostino getting it done as only Scoop can. So, as we review, look at the contenders and what they did. Kenny, what's the most compelling one to you when you look at that list?
Obviously, Cleveland, for me. Because James Harden with Darius Garland, you know, obviously at this stage in his career, James is still possibly a more explosive scorer. And he's more durable, honestly, even later. But then we try to figure out what the Dennis Schroeder thing meant. Now, when Dennis Schroeder comes in the game, he could come in for either Harden or he could come in for Mitchell. So you put Dennis Schroeder at the point with Harden at the wing. Harden is a great catch-and-shoot guy. Dennis Schroeder is still at this stage a very productive downhill player, and he's a very effective guard. So all of a sudden, they went from having a nice little backcourt to having an explosive backcourt.
But my only concern with that backcourt is both guys are rhythm players. They use the dribble to get in rhythm before they take the shot. So if one has the ball and the other doesn't have the ball, that means somebody's going to be out of rhythm. I don't think I've ever seen Donovan not have the ball and then get it late shot clock and then shoot it.
But think about this, Shaq. Harden has played with Kyrie, KD.
And it didn't work.
Played Westbrook.
Yeah,
they went to the finals.
It didn't work.
Chris Paul.
It didn't work.
Like, he's played with guys without the ball. Harden is used to playing without the ball, too.
I'm not talking about Harden. I'm talking about Donovan. Donovan is used to boom, 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 getting into a shot.
KD, so. those guys dribble more than KD, Kyrie.
I'm just anxious
Chris
to see
Paul,
how.
They dribble more than him.
I'm just curious to see how it's going to work out.
I think it gives them respect already, though, on the East Coast because the Pistons handle them, and I think they, you know, the last year has been a disappointment. So I think, you know, Shaq, they're just grasping for anything to hold on. Why you got shot blockers inside? Because how are they going to be on defense? But I don't know if any 2 guards can go get a 30-piece like both of these guys in any backcourt.
How about Vooch to the Celtics? Nikola Vucevic.
Yeah. It's going to be big next year because we still forget there is a guy named Jason Tatum. So here is, they put themselves in contention this year before Vucevic came to say, hey, we're still a really good, solid playoff team that could sting some people. Vucevic adds to that. But then if you have Jason Tatum, you're back to being a championship team, and all of those pieces that you left, from Jrue Holiday to Al Horford and Porzingis, they're all replaced right there with Vucevic.
I think it's an excellent move, and I think he's a better shooter than Al Horford. Al Horford saved them many a time, but Vucevic, I see anybody last name in what I see, I want him at the top.
And he itch.
When they itch, yes.
He's an itch.
So, you know, EJ, I know that we're talking about contenders, but Kenny just mentioned a move for next year, and one move for next year that I like is what Indiana did. I think Indiana getting that guy. I think
Zubac?
Zubac to me has been one of the most underrated players in the league because all he does is just his job. It's not fancy, but comes off the pick and roll, get other guys involved. He'll dunk on you. He's efficient inside. And I think next year when they have their team back, Halliburton guys coming back, they're gonna. I think Caitlin Clark said championship next year or something like that, right?
And you know what I think? Nobody asked me, but you know what? May not be the biggest move of the trade deadline, but the best fit is Jose Alvarado going to the Garden. An energy guy like that who plays defense, gets crowds going, man. He is going to be in his element.
My guy. Congratulations,
with the New York Knicks. Chuckster on Monday. That may be Chuckster on Sunday morning.
Wanna try to boast at what I look like. Think I'm gonna try to wear, pull up long range. Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. It's NBA, I'm a history.